Welcome back to weeks 7 and 8. This is a little different because, one, it is our Unit 1 exam week. Second, we are taking our first step in understanding the three branches of government. We're starting with the presidency. So I'll just show you the Module 4 overview here real quick. Please note the following changes. We will not be using the book while we cover the presidency, Congress, and the Supreme Court. You will only be responsible, and I mean for exam 2, for the material I post on Canvas for the Unit 2 exam. And I don't mean to toot my own horn about this, but the reason why we're using my material is because I think, I do it better for an introductory level class like we're taking. So that's the reason. Presidency, Congress, Supreme Court, you are perfectly entitled. You are perfectly free to read those 3 chapters. But please, again, be reminded that when the Unit 2 exam rolls around, you're only going to be tested on the material that I present on these slides. So you're looking at the Module 4 overview again. I know a lot of you value this, and I put it under the announcements as well to just print off and check off as you get through. So the Unit 1 exam, big change, due by October 6th at 11:59. You are having a total of 7 days with this exam. It is only going to be available until October 6th at 11:59. Unless something really weird happens, I'm really just not going to be receptive to excuses about why I couldn't get done. Get it done in 7 days. Plan ahead, budget your time, make it happen. It is a significant part of your grade anyway. So you must find a way to take the test during the week that it's open. Just do it. All right. Then the rest of it, read a quick note before you proceed. And again here, the Unit 1 exam is due by October 6th at 11:59 p.m. That doesn't mean you can't take it tomorrow and just be done with it. All assignments, so these 2 things, that's it. They're due on or before September 29th at 11:59. And again, this, the U.S. Constitution worksheet, is worth a download, but please remember what I say here. It's in no way required. It's there because you might find it helpful. It's not an assignment. It's not worth any points at all. You're not turning it in. It is just for you. All right, so here we go. The Unit 1 exam. Time limit, 150 minutes. I just assume because I get access service documents from a lot of people and classes, and with the online classes that I teach, I can give you all time and a half, so that's what I do. So you all have time and a half, 150 minutes, 94 points. I'm not sure why that matters, but it does to some of you. So it's 94 points. It is covering the first 6 weeks of our semester. 150 minutes is 2.5 hours. It's 75 questions worth a total of 94 points. You can use whatever you feel moved to use to get the test done. I cannot, people in classes always ask me what is and is not permissible, and my response is always, I can't control what you do in your own home. So there's that. I'm not doing honor lock or whatever. My philosophy is that I graduated college, now it's 3 times. So do whatever you want. You should have plenty of time, and you're only going to get one chance at it. One chance at it, okay? Find a way to get it done by October 6th. So next on our agenda, quick note before you proceed, and maybe it'll load, maybe it won't. If something isn't working, always just click on the blue link. All it's saying is that we're comparing the elections of 2020 to 1920, and that's how we're going to approach comparing presidential elections and campaigning styles and all the other stuff that you're going to see. 2024 hasn't, the book hasn't been written on this election yet, so I just kept it as I had it instead of jumping around and updating some of the material and then coming back. And, you know, I would be confused trying to answer your questions about what was what. So we're just sticking with 2020, 1920, okay? There were slides in there that had classwork on there that I have long since given up on. So I just eliminated those slides. All you have to do for this, the road to the White House, is just look at the slides. I don't think a whole lot of you are probably watching the videos that I make. And, I mean, that's your prerogative. But just know, all you have to do with the road to the White House, review the slides, watch the videos. My preference would be both, but again, I can't control what you do in your own home. So there are 3 parts to this, and then we get into the presidency. There are links that I don't dare try to open for fear of YouTube copyright strikes. So if I link something in the slides, I've linked it for a reason. You need to click on it. You need to watch it. While we are not working out of the textbook for these next 3 things, the presidency, Congress, and the Supreme Court, you're going to be responsible for all the material that I put on here for the presidency, Congress, and the Supreme Court, including links to other sites that I put on here. All right. So the presidency, part 1, part 2, part 3, and then part 2. Again, if it refuses to connect, just click that, and
let's finish the president.
There it is. You can get the video. Now, a note about these videos. I was tinkering with the slides a bit, and I liked what I was doing with the slides. Just didn't get a chance to re-record all the way. There is very little difference so far between what is on these slides and what are in these videos. So if you exclusively like watching the videos, that's great. You can watch the videos. All the information on the videos are still in these slides. There's just a little more, so just make sure you come back and hit the slides to make sure you have everything. And with that being said, this is optional, but, you know, it's very good, very informative. I think that you should read it. I've only, however, made it optional because I'm just trying to be realistic here about what's going to get done on a test week. Optional again, but again, the same thing. You should watch it. You really should. Our discussion for the week is on campaign finance. There are 4 questions because you're doing quite a bit of work, so I wanted to reward you for the work that you were doing. The questions are worth 10 points a pop. The questions are down here. You're required to respond to 1 classmate. That 1 response is worth 10 points. And I put out that announcement, a response like, "Hey dude, I agree with you, great job." That is not going to merit 10 points. "I agree with you" is not going to merit 10 points. "I think you're wrong" isn't going to merit you 10 points. Put in effort to respond to your classmates. Put in effort. Okay? You are not going to get 10 points if it's like, "Hey dude, good work." And that's been some of what I've been getting. So you've been warned. Then the presidency and the war powers. Again, if things don't download, there's always the blue link, download. And if it's a YouTube video like it was back here, you just click on the title and you'll be taken to it. So the presidency, the war power, and then 2 videos about that. Here's your assignment regarding Nixon and the war powers. So there's a slide. There's not a slide, excuse me. There's a website that I got this off of. It would be good for you to read the website so you can fully understand what's going on. We cover the war powers in this lecture, but a little reading, extra reading, isn't going to go amiss here, especially when trying to understand the war powers. So anyway, that's all I've got, and thank you for listening. Good luck on your exams. If you need anything, please reach out. And that's about it. If you're still with me right now, the secret word that you can email me, and I'm compiling it, and I'm going to put in the extra credit here pretty darn soon, is, let me see, writing style and organization. All right, writing style and organization. You email me those 2 phrases, you'll get an extra credit point for each phrase. So there you have it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out. If not, have a lovely week and 2 weeks, and do well on your exam. Bye.